Thank you for joining She's Dropping the Tea at the Front Door Tarot. I am your sacred, magical, high chief priest of the Most High God, and I'm here to give you the collective reading for the earth energies. We're going to start with this because, I don't know, this deck just always seemed to expose all the fuck shit. But what I do got to say, from what I channeled while I was waiting to do this reading, you got somebody that got big hands. I don't know if this is an emperor, a millionaire, if this is a millionaire, a billionaire, or if this is just an emperor energy, or what this is. But all I know is big hands, big ass hands. I don't know if this is greed, big ass hands like greed, or if this is big ass hands meaning like you get big bank, you about that bank, big hands, whole lot of money. All I know is big ass hands. Okay, something about big ass hands. Okay, I don't know if it's greedy person, what it is, but big ass hands. Okay, somebody tell me lies. Watch somebody that want to tell you lies. It could have something to do about these big ass hands. Somebody that got big ass hands. It make me think about, I seen something on TV and they was talking about Nipsey Hussle, right? And they brought up Eugene Henley involved in it. To me, the big hands will be Henley. Okay? All right? The big hands will be Eugene. Big U. Okay? He's the big hands. Okay? What I was getting from that episode, what I was watching about Nipsey, is that it sounded like somebody thought they was entitled to just keep riding on the niggas' coattail and being all in their motherfucking pocket with everything that they had, like they was a fucking pimp or somebody. Like somebody wanted to be treated like they was a god, or like somebody owed them something just because they got them started in the industry, or started with music, or started with something. It's like, just because you get somebody started with something, do not mean you entitled to just be a tyrant in their energy, to just keep coming and thinking you're supposed to collect bank from them. Like, I don't know what the fuck is that, but something like that could be going on, or you just got to watch these type of contracts or these type of deals, or watch who the fuck want to help you with something, because somebody may think they more entitled to your fucking life than what they think they entitled to. We're talking about, you are the star seed. You are the chosen one. You are the one that's anointed, but you got another motherfucker that want to ride your anointing and think he supposed to just get paid off of it, or live a certain lifestyle off of your anointing. Okay, something like that could be going on. Then I was driving and I seen all these pots in the yard. What's up with all these pots? It looked crazy the way the flower pots was placed all in the yard. It just was a bunch of different flower pots with different sizes, and it looked crazy to me. And I instantly thought, like, a motherfucker could be hiding shit in those pots and just got it all off in the yard because it's a attraction piece. Like, this is something that belongs in the yard. Somebody could be hiding stuff in flower pots in the yard, like thinking they funny, or thinking they, like doing something right in your face. It's that type of thing where the truth or what you're looking for is right in your face. So somebody is doing something like that, where something is right in your face. Okay? It could be all kind of evidence in these flower pots, because they was big, small, medium, and it was just all like in a huddle or something. Like in a huddle in the yard. They wasn't like, decorated design where you'd be like, oh, that is so pretty. It was just bunch of fucking pots in the yard, like a motherfucker planting something or doing something, or hiding, concealing something in pots, plants. The next thing I got is motherfuckers definitely mad about being exposed, and whatever it is that they doing or have been doing, network mapping, all that shit is being exposed. Then we got sniffing dog. Like, this is somebody investigating, or this is somebody figuring out something. Sniffing dog mean this is a dog that knows something is up and they sniffing for the evidence. Okay? Then we got blind spots that sit on top. Okay? These 4 cards is enough for the earth energy, sun, moon, rising, Venus, north node, wherever you may have it at, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Okay? We got blind spots. Watch your blind spots if you're driving, because somebody may swipe you, hit you, or something like that. So watch blind spots. Watch any type of blind spots. When I think about blind spots, it makes me think about things that come out of the blue or something like that. Evaluate and select. Be careful with what you value. You know, evaluate and select. Be careful what you select. Be careful what you pick. Be careful what you choose, because blind spot is, say you do a contract with somebody and you don't, evaluate, like they say, evaluate. You don't evaluate the blind spots of that situation. Whatever situation it is, you need to evaluate the blind spots of it. Whether it's a marriage, whether it's a commitment, whatever. The blind spots. Okay? The blind spots of what you don't see. That type of shit is going on. Okay? We got role model here. Somebody feels little to somebody that's a giant. Then we got brainstorming. Somebody got issues with that me versus me energy, because you got the one with the two people. Okay, one was littler than the other. Okay, one was little, and then brainstorm. Somebody's way smarter than the next motherfucker. Okay, all right. Somebody's way smarter than somebody. Feel little. They feel little, and they feel what's the word that I want to say? Somebody feel little. Okay, and they feel like a peon in the brain and everything against, like, say, the high priestess. If this is a man, definitely there's men that feel peon against me. A whole Mason group. Okay, none of their magic works on me, and it never will, and it never could. I told y'all that a long time ago. Okay, I break spells, make spells, but spells cannot be done on me, boo. Okay, all right. I got royal, cosmic, and divine protection around me, spiritually, physically, mentally, like, you name it. So all of this shit that they've been doing in our energy collective is crazy. Okay, all right. We got tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies. Whoa. Instantly when I said that, and I'm holding this card, this is somebody that's gonna come in telling lies. This is somebody that's gonna come in and make it seem like it wasn't them, like they didn't know. Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies. This is somebody that's going to tell you lies. Get started. This is somebody there burning at the nose. They a big fucking lie. La, 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 la. They might be a Leo. La, 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 la. They exaggerate. Maybe a Leo, maybe a Virgo. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. Okay? They like to exaggerate. We got incognito. Okay, checking around. Somebody is checking around incognito and make me think about you incognito, and they don't know what's up with you, and they trying to check around and figure it out, or trying to get, information on you, because they can't use you to disguise, or your mystery, you a mystery to them, or something like that. We got somebody sniffing dogs, so I know that that's what's going on. And then we got network mapping. We got people working together within different groups and organizations that's sniffing around and doing shit. Okay? All of that. We got people that's trying to be incognito because they've been being exposed. Okay? Oh, man, we got the crime scene unit on deck. So somebody could have got the big M. You could be hearing about the big M. Something's going on with the big M. Some kind of criminal investigation around the big M. Okay? I told y'all that all of them got heavy price tags on their head. So this could be literally physical, the big M. They definitely got it spiritually, but they got price tags on their head. There's heavy price tags on people's head, because maybe people said that they could deliver shit that they couldn't deliver. It's definitely big heavy heads on your head if you've been conjuring up demonic energies, because they want compensation and pay, and it's gonna be on your ass, the one that summoned it. Also, there's somebody that regret ever getting in my motherfucking energy. I mean, they regret ever getting in my energy. It's somebody that's evaluating, and they realizing that all of their problems started when they got with that group and when they started fucking with the high priestess. And you right. All of your motherfucking problems started when you got with that group and you started fucking around playing in the high priestess energy. Okay? And they only gonna get worse, boo. Ain't no cleaning your energy. Ain't no none of that shit you gonna do. This is cosmic laws being balanced and being lined up, because you broke sovereign, you broke constitution, sovereign spiritual laws. Okay, when you came in my energy, I don't give a fuck what you feel about me. When you came in my energy, my God motherfucking conscious energy, okay, You violated sovereign cosmic laws doing what you did to me, to my vessel. Because the vessel that walks, it is concealed with God. God is concealed in my vessel. So every time you come for me, you coming for him. My big pops. Okay? And my big pops is not going to have you violating me or violating him. Okay? On top of the guardian forces that he have governing over me. Okay? All right? Like, they keep me from doing shit. Like, get this shit, overstand this shit. That I cannot even be reckless in my own energy if I wanted to. Okay? There's a heavy price for me. Because I've been bought with a price. Okay? My soul is in the book of life. I seen my name in the special writing in that big book. See what I'm saying? So you can't come playing around. I'm priceless. Like, I'm royal and priceless and sovereign. You can't come playing around in my energy. But it's obvious you got hard-headed people that got ego complex problems. Okay? Okay? He got a big ego and it's not in his pants. He got a big ego and it's not in his pants. He got a big ego and it's nowhere in his pants. This cat right here got a big fucking ego and it's not in his motherfucking pants. Okay? Like, I'm just gonna keep it real. Alright? This motherfucker got a great big fucking ego. Matter of fact, this person's ego is so big and it's not in his pants. This person is intimidated by my good success. He's intimidated by your good success. Like, your success haunts his dreams like a nightmare. Like, his dreams of not coming to pass is a nightmare to your good success of everything that he's seeing manifest for you. To the point that this motherfucker, reason why I say that, it got to do with Nipsey. They said that the person that shot Nipsey was a motherfucker that wanted to be just like Nipsey, wanted to be known and be all up, whatever, whatnot. They were struggling in their career, whatever, whatnot. So they had a jealous, envious over another celebrity because they were celebrity too, but they was up and rising. They wasn't nowhere like him. So they was intimidated by his glow, his shine, and the position that he played in the community with his business. Him as a celebrity, then music, that person felt like a fucking little fucking peon. They felt like this fucking card in this deck. Okay? Divine Feminine. You got the same type of shit going on. You do too, Divine Masculine. You got the same type of shit going on where you got motherfuckers that's not successful. They two-faced as fuck too. It's a bittersweet with them. They not successful. They don't have nothing going on. They got a bunch of conflicts within themselves that they dealing with. And for them to see you shine and do you doing as good as you doing, oh boy, it triggers some shit to the point that motherfuckers don't want to see you shine. The same way that they didn't want to see Nipsey shine. Okay? Nipsey had so many motherfuckers jealous of him because of who he was, his skills in music and all of that. And I believe that it was up celebrities, upscale elite celebrities that was jealous of him, envious of him. Okay, right along with that peon that did that shit. Okay? Alright, they probably promised that peon some kind of limelight position, and since they knew that he had issues with, insecurity issues with being successful and succeeding in what he was trying to succeed in, it was easy to get that bottom feeding ass dude to do what the fuck he did to Nipsey. Okay, it was easy to do that. And meanwhile, back at the ranch, you knocking two birds out with one stone. Meaning that we gonna knock him out and this dumbass nigga that wanna come up and be known in the limelight. We gonna knock his ass out too at the same time when we knock this other one out, because that's two people that's rivaling in the same field, like with music. That this person that sent that peon to them, he don't got to worry about neither one of them, because the real person that got complex issues with being successful and shining in their light is this motherfucker over here that's on the same level with Nipsey. Okay, that was envious of him and didn't want to see him come up, didn't want to see him outshine him. Like I see through shit so deep on so many levels. Like there are people that are in the industry, music wise, that are only good because they X'd out certain people. They only got a limelight position. We only seen them as long as we seen them because they knocked certain people out the way to place them there. So that don't make you really a celebrity. That don't really make you a star. That don't really make you the motherfucker you claim to be, because the very motherfuckers that could have gave you some go about what you doing, you knocked them out the way. So really, it's an illusion what we looking at. You ain't really the great, because you knocked out the great. So that we can see this facade shit that looks like it's the good shit, it's the real shit. Nah, this shit is bootleg and watered down. The real shit got knocked down, okay, got taken out. Okay, the real music, the shit that you can feel, the shit that authentic shit that hit the soul, that shit that make a motherfucker say, I can feel that. That shit got taken from us. And then the facade shit of I like to say some bubblegum watered down. It's like a bounce check, honey. They put the fake shit up in front of us and made us think that this is it. No, that was never it. They took out the real shit. Okay? They took out the real ones that they was intimidated by. Okay? Biggie, Tupac, okay? Young Dolph, you know, like Mo 3. Like, they took out the niggas that they was intimidated by, that could have gave them some run for their money, or could have put the real music out where we can choose and pick and say, that shit ain't shit against this. You know, they knocked that shit out the way. So that's what you got going on. Okay, is that divine feminine, just like the high priestess? I had so many frauds around me that was trying to put the lights out on the real, authentic shit, and trying to step in the position of the authentic shit as the real shit. And no, okay, the fake watered down bounce check is not the real shit. Okay, it's not the authentic shit. But the only way they was able to look authentic was if they take away the authentic. Because when authentic steps in the room, it's obvious you can see what is fake. It's obvious what you can see, what is not really lit up, what is not really anointed, what is not really, appointed, anointed, or dressed in, the garments that they really need to be dressed in. Okay? They want to keep that out the room, because the real light supersedes the fake light. Okay, it dims that light. That light is not as bright as LED lights or high beam lights. You get what I'm saying? So when the high beam light come, that's it. It's over with. Okay, the little regular park lights or whatever fuck lights these regular lights is, they ain't got nothing on the fucking high beam lights. You get what I'm trying to say? So that's the same as our anointing and our light. Okay? And they love to snuff out the lights of the chosen ones. Okay? All right? Okay, they love it. So this what y'all got going on. This was what we got going on. Tell me lies, incognito, sniffing dog, and then network mapping. You got somebody, like, I'm seeing so many different shit every time I say the words. It's like a vibration, and then it's something else. As I release it out, something else comes back to me, just giving me information. This is somebody lying about their whereabouts. This is somebody that's trying to find out somebody's whereabouts and telling lies. They could have a private eye or something there, that somebody could be asking them, why are you looking for this person, or woo, and they could be telling lies about it. All I know is somebody sniffing out the truth about whatever lies somebody is saying. And then the network mapping, somebody is doing some investigation about who's all network in with each other. Okay, who's all network in with each other. Break it down. Yeah, something is being broke down to Rico is the best way I can say that. Rico, we got Rico here. Okay, blind spot is, to me, people that's doing shit within these network mapping, within these groups. The blind spot is that they didn't know they was being watched. The blind spot, they was under investigation the whole time. The blind spot is that we've been collecting data on you the whole time and you ain't know. And that's the blind spot, is that we coming in with subpoenas. We coming in with warrants. We coming in with raids. We coming in with charges. We coming in with so much shit on motherfuckers. Blind spots. Shit that they thought that they had covered. Shit that they thought that they got away with. Shit that they thought they destroyed. Like evidence. No, you didn't destroy it. We had digital print. We had other people that had copies. We had video recordings in rooms that you was in that you didn't even know was in there. We got surveillance. We got all kind of shit. Blind spots. The blind spots of what you did not know what was going on in your energy, boo. That's what I'm going to tell you. That's what I'm going to tell you. Shit, I was waiting for it. It didn't come through. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna tell you. That's what I'm picking up for y'all. This is what I'm picking up. This is what I'm picking up. Okay? All of this is going on. Okay? But yeah, somebody feel like they're nothing to compare to you. Like they don't meet your size. Somebody's not on the same level as you. Like they don't even want me to pull the shit out. Somebody may be on the juror. They may have to do juror duty or something like that. Or somebody may be on trial. Okay? Some kind of domino effect that has went on. Yeah, role model. The role model, somebody's mad about you being a role model and you being looked at in a very big way. Okay, and they ass is small. They haven't did anything, but they probably could have been out here pretending that they have been doing something. Okay, tell me lies is to understand the true cores of a situation, an idea or a topic, and what is truly behind it. That's why I said tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies. Somebody's investigating and sniffing out and getting to the bottom of what's truly behind the core of a situation, what's truly behind the idea, and what's truly behind the scenes. This could be with a church or organization, a group. This could be with a situation. Something's going on. Somebody could be lying, hiding their business. Hiding their illegal shit behind some type of fraud business. Okay, because that was mentioned in an interview thing about Nipsey Hussle. They was trying to say Eugene had legal businesses that he was hiding, like mafia type crime things behind. Okay, that the legal shit was orchestrating the criminal shit that he was doing. They trying to say that, but he said he kept that two things separate, that he never did that. But if you was doing anything criminal, I don't know how you can keep two things. I can know how you can keep positive separate from criminal shit, especially when the positive shit is funding or doing anything towards something illegal, like getting people hit and all that old kind of shit. So people just got the delusions of what they think is right and what they think is wrong, or what they feel that they should be able to do or justify. But some kind of whatever this is about, tell me lies. The lies that somebody telling, somebody's investigating and getting to the bottom of some shit. Okay? Alright? And then you got, draw 4 colonies in a row on a sheet of paper. It could be 4 factors, 4 people, because you got name the colonies facts, colony 2 lies. Okay, somebody getting the details about facts, about 2 lies that somebody said. They could have wrote this shit on paper or some kind of document. So some kind of document or something was getting checked. Okay, I feel like this got to do with somebody lying, saying that somebody was deceased when they wasn't, and they was trying to go out their way to prove it. And there was one lie on top of another lie on top of another lie. Okay, all I know is whatever these documents or whatever this is that somebody submitted, 2 lies that they told, 2 facts that got exposed, and then consequences of 4 important things. I feel like somebody didn't have all their I's and their T's dotted, and they got caught up in all kind of shit in different departments or different areas or wherever they was telling this fucking lie. They might have told the lawyer one lie, a group of set of lies. They might have told the court some other type of lies. They might have told somebody else, I don't know, some other sets of lies. I just feel like somebody got a bunch of different stories that they told lies about, and all of it is catching up to them. Okay? And then it says, list the facts about a situation or a problem. Clients don't update software. Somebody thought that they updated their software, changed their software, but they didn't. All their clients, or whatever the fuck they was doing on that software, all got exposed in some type of way about the problem in the situation that they did not know about. Okay? All right, next we got, to every fact, write a correspondence lie, client update software. So everything that they told or said, somebody checked behind it, because you got correspondent lie. So you got somebody responding to the lie, meaning that somebody correct. I see correction, and I see responding. Somebody's going to see if what somebody's saying is correct, if what they said was true. All of this is going on with this correspondence. I'm seeing correct, I'm seeing respond, and lie. So whatever lie somebody said about clients, about someone, or the client said, all of this is being checked out. Then we got next, to every lie, write the consequences. What will happen if the lie happened to be true? Every fucking thing that the clients reported, like say for example, I did a whole bunch of reporting on some shit that, say, a social worker did, right? They checking everything that the complaints that I said, they going behind them and checking the correspondence. And I feel like the person that's under scrutiny would be like the social worker, something that they did, like they said that, oh, I did everything, I put everything into place, what they needed or whatever, before I did that. And then somebody checked behind everything that they said that they did, and it's a lie. They didn't do this, they didn't do that, they lied, they did this after the fact. Because reason why I say that, the Eugene thing, okay, we gotta say allegedly, but this shit was all posted already on the internet, because I don't know Eugene, so how otherwise would I get this? This is shit that was posted on the internet, but we just gonna say allegedly. They said that Eugene called somebody and told him that Nipsey was deceased before Nipsey died. And the person that they told that to, that person called Nipsey and talked to Nipsey on the phone. After they got off the phone with Nipsey is when Nipsey really died. So how the fuck can you give a message that somebody is deceased? And then, like me, somebody can lie and say, oh, she dead, she deceased. And then I upload a whole video, come on live, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes after they say that, I'm on a whole live video. Okay? And then after I finish the video, that's when some crazy shit transpire and take place. That person that said that got something to do with that. Because there's nowhere in the world that person could have knew that person should have said that person was deceased before they was deceased. That had to be somebody that had something to do with them being deceased. Okay? All right? That's just don't make no sense. Okay, so that's what they was trying to allegedly say. So I feel like some type of situation like that, the telling me lies, the sniffing out, the network, the mapping out the network, and then the incognito, they trying to find out where everybody was at. They investigating every lie that was told from every person that told one, connected to the situation in however way they connected to the situation, circumstances or problem or idea thing. Sniffing out the bullshit. Somebody sniffing around, sniffing out the bullshit. Okay, this one says, you can get truly interesting insight about a problem or situation if you study what people have left behind. So that would be like the bullshit that motherfuckers was saying. Somebody studied it, researched it. That would be like a person say a whole bunch of crazy shit about me. Say, for example, it's all dark shit. Say, for example, they say, I'm a woman of the night. I run around at night. I hang in bars. I do XYZ. And I don't even fucking drink. I don't like being out at late night or late at night at all. I'm in the house no later than 8 o'clock or 9, if that, like by sunlight. I don't go all up in bars. Okay, if I go to somewhere like a bar, it's going to probably be a sports bar where entertainment going on, or a pool or something where you just got a bar there. It may be a restaurant. It's like that type of shit. It's like everything that a person said was opposite. It was a lie. It was not true. If anything, it probably was true about their ass. But that's what somebody did. The network mapping, telling all the lies, the incognito, and the sniffing out, the dog sniffing the bullshit out. Okay, somebody could have said they had a business trip to go on, and somebody sniffing out the bullshit to see this incognito energy. If this lies that this motherfucker is telling, is it really true? They could be DMing this person's, friends and shit to see is they really together on a trip, doing business, at a retreat, whatever it is. I'm just giving you a bunch of examples of somebody's bullshit is being sniffed out. Okay? Somebody's being exposed for lying and saying shit. And I feel like the network mapping, this could be a network of doctors, institution. Like, say, for example, my mother, she was at the facility, right? And she came home. This could be the network. This could be the facility. This could be the doctors that work with them. This can be everybody that's in cahoots to get shit approved through insurance, and it's all fraud, and it's all a fucking lie. Lying on paper, people signing off on shit, just so all of them can get money on a fucking lie. All in cahoots together. This would be like insurance, doctors, lawyers, all in cahoots together just to get paid on the claim. Like, all of that type of shit is going on. People are being exposed. People are being exposed, and shit that people that's been doing shit for decades, that shit is coming to an end. Everything that they had on paper about my mother was a fucking lie. They made all that shit look worse than what it was. And the minute I got my mother home, the lie got exposed when she started moving around and was doing all the shit that she was supposed to not be able to do. It got exposed. Okay? So whatever they was doing to try to keep her in long care, which she didn't need to be there at all, that was fraud. That was flat out fraud what they did. I'm going to keep it real with y'all. Flat out fraud what they did. Lying, saying her illnesses was worse than what it was. Saying that she needed to be on the feeding tube when the fuck she didn't. All of this shit got exposed when she got on. When shit backfired. Okay? When her feeding tube didn't get hooked up. And then all of a sudden she's eating for 6 and 7 days. Straight. With no issue or problem. No aspirating. Okay? When she come home with pills that she should not been physically taken through her throat, but she was taking them through her throat. That's when the lies get exposed. That's when the whole network of people that wrote and signed their name catch a case for trying to get Medicaid money and all that old type of shit. Government assist. But see, y'all all are in cahoots with this. Government and all. So it don't surprise me that the government will get defraud. It don't surprise me because they are frauds. They do fraud shit all the way across the board. So quite naturally, they will have people within their own organization that will do the shit to them. The very thing that they doing, they getting it done to them. That's what y'all got going on with the network. Mapping network. This would be. Motherfuckers telling a bunch of lies. Okay, keeping her on medicines or things, or continuing to doing things that she don't need. That would be like that mother that had that child and she lied and said her baby was a cancer patient, cancer, and she had an illness and all this other shit was going on, and she was in a wheelchair, and it was just the mother suppressing, trying to make her sicker than what she really was. Okay, all right, it was nothing really wrong with it, but she was doing it just to get benefits. This is the same shit that institutions do. Okay, all the way across the board, no matter what institution it is. Okay, they all do it. This is why they despise me and don't like me. Okay, this is why they monetize my shit. This is why they try to shadow ban my shit. This is why all of that, because I'm somebody that sees through the networks. I'm somebody that you can't tell these motherfucking lies to me. Okay, I know about all of this magical shit y'all do. These illusions, okay? This is high society shit. This shit been going on since the beginning of time. Okay, all of this shit that's been in a line, in cahoots to just keep us suppressed. This is why Father God say Isaiah 61, I come to set the captives free. Okay, it's so many things that they keeping you captive in by telling you lies and illusions, keeping you in illusions, okay, and making you feel or believe a certain type of thing. That's just like people that walk around with illnesses in their body and they think they worse than what they actually is when they have the power to heal themselves. But they think they got conditions. They think that it's hereditary when the fuck it ain't. Okay, and all of those shit. And these was doctors that wanted to milk off of you. They wanted to live in these fine ass homes and go on these Florida trips with their wife and all that old kind of shit. Okay, so they wanted your illness and everything you got going on with you to sponsor that shit. Okay, so whatever condition that they need to keep you in, meaning like neutral, okay, keeping you just aboard alive enough, you're in zombie state, but at least you breathing, then that's what they'll do. That's evil as fuck to keep you in this energy, but that's what they was doing. Keeping a lot of people in this type of energy just so they can get paid and they can benefit off of their off their so-called disabilities. You feel what I'm saying? All right? Said he doing the proper thing to heal these disabilities or freeing these people from these elements. Instead of them telling them all you need to do is alchemize your diet, all you need to do is, plant-based, or all you need to do is organic, all you need to do is juice, all you need to do is add all organic vitamins and minerals to your diet, all you need to do is cleanse every 4 months. Okay, you can do light cleanses and deep cleanses. I would do light cleanses, 4 light cleanses a year, and then I would do 1 deep cleanse, maybe, I don't know, twice a year or once a year, maybe every January, right? The deep cleanse would be like that 40-day fast that everybody do during the Ramadan or something like that. Okay, where for 40 days I would just, you need to shut down, any type of, if you eat meat, just shut it down. Okay, shut it down and just do the fruits and the vegetables and the water. Your body gonna feel so much better. Your mind gonna release and feel so much better. And then you gonna realize that you're not missing shit, that's stuff that you don't even want. Or you may pick and choose what it is that you may do. And it may be once in a while, but it won't be a lifestyle anymore. And you will realize that this was the best thing you could have ever did for your health and your well-being. A lot of things that go on in our body that we self-heal ourselves, but they would never want you to know this. Okay, our body, God made our body to regenerate and self-heal. Okay, when we close our eyes and sleep, our body is going through generations, self-healing and generating and all that while we sleep. Okay, if you sleep at the proper time of the day, nap at the proper time of the day, get these little things in that you need to do. It improves your health, your mental, your brain, all of that. If you add the vitamins into your diet that you need to, it will improve your respiratory, your heart, and your brain, because all of this is connected through the nerve, and all of this is affiliated with minerals and vitamins that you could be lacking. That could be the only thing you need, but then the doctor got you on a shitload of pills that making you sick, making your body toxic, making you feel yucky, and all this other stuff. A lot of times, sometimes people are living in neighborhoods, like living in cities and states that they need to move away from because the air is too, dense, it's too heavy, and sometimes it takes you to go on a trip and maybe go to a different place and you be like, wow, I noticed that I haven't had any pain. Like one of my people said that that when they went to Tennessee, they noticed that they didn't have any chronic pain all in their body that they normally have when they here where I stay. Okay, so that opened her conscious to, wait a minute, I think I need to relocate. I need to move. That air there may be too harsh for me, and that may be the reason why I'm sick, because ever since I've been here, I haven't had none of the symptoms that I had when I was there. So a lot of times it's that, because they got toxins and things in the air that they're not telling you, not gonna tell you. And a lot of times it's like the vibration frequency. The vibration frequency is too low for you to be there, and you need to move. Your energy don't want to be there. It's making you sick because that energy is not clean. Okay, it needs to be purified there. It's like that type of shit. Like I can't make it up. I know that when I go in certain areas, just driving around in my neighborhoods, I pick up different energies when I go through the neighborhoods. I see different energies when I go to different parts of the cities all over everywhere. And I be like, oh, it's so beautiful. The energy is wonderful here. Like I get out and I'm so light. Like this energy is just so, and then I go to other areas and I be like, like, and I just instantly just go into some just negative type of shit. So I really feel like all of that shit is probably bringing consciousness to all of us about different things. So the relocation, I feel like that's going to improve somebody's health tremendously. It's going to put you in a better spirit, energy, and everything. Okay, so you got all of this kind of shit going on, and then the sniffing dog, you can get truly interested insight about a problem or situation if you study what people have left behind. Meaning, if you study the shit that they say, if you study the bullshit that they say, if you really study it after they leave, or after, you know, when they gone, when you let it settle down and you study what the fuck they said, you realize that all of that shit was bullshit. That none of that shit that they said about me, none of that shit they said about you was ever true. But because people didn't listen really careful to the bullshit that somebody was saying, they could have fell into and got themselves involved in with another motherfucker lies. Because I feel like the sniffing dog and telling the lies, this is what somebody need to use discerning on. This is what somebody need to sniff out the bullshit that somebody is telling. Okay? This could be just getting you involved in their bullshit. Either way it go, this network mapping, I feel like all of this is affiliated about sniffing out motherfuckers bullshit. I feel like the incognito could be the motherfucker that was doing the bullshit, and now he's running and hiding because everything's being exposed through the network of what's going on with this clown, and now this clown is hiding because motherfuckers want to fuck him up. Father God said it's definitely people getting fucked up because they was playing in my energy by very same people that they had around them. Like, I'm gonna kick your motherfucking ass when I see you, because you knew you ain't had no business getting in that girl's energy or involving me. And since all of this shit is going on in my life, you the one I'm gonna beat your ass. Then you got people that are enemies that never liked each other. They was hanging around each other, fucking with each other, trying to do shit to me or do shit to you. And now they're beefing and fighting and carrying on. Okay? And it's because everything's falling apart within the network. Okay? All right? None of that shit worked it. 600 people against one motherfucker, none of it worked. 300 motherfuckers against one person, none of it worked. All of this cult groups, church cult groups, Mason cult groups, Eastern Star cult groups, all of this shit that they got in cahoots in the bed together. This will be the mapping network. They all got in the bed together, including the network sites, and none of it worked. None of the lies and none of the shit that they was trying to tell on me, none of the shit stuck. None of the shit or the lies they was trying to tell on you, none of it worked. None of it worked. Denzel Washington said today that the best thing that a person can do is stay off of the internet, stay off of social media, you know, like the social media, read, stay quiet, don't reply to the shit. Like, everything he said is basically everything that I had done, was doing, and everything that I do. And this was coming from another Capricorn. It's like, keep your nose clean. Whatever fucking lies or whatever fucking shit a person's saying, that shit gonna fall down to nothing. Eventually, just let it settle. And they'll realize it's a lie. You ain't got to speak out. You ain't got to say nothing. You ain't got to do nothing. You don't even got to retaliate. They're going to realize that this bitch is just a flat out lie. And that's exactly what it did. I know I didn't give a fuck. Why should I give a fuck about a lie? Ain't none of it true. Why should I give a fuck about a lie? None of it's true. None of it's going to make a break or put food on my table. So why should I give a fuck? Sooner or later, the very motherfucker that put the lies out is going to be the very motherfuckers that's going to look like fools. So I don't got to say anything about that. Like, this shit going too slow. I'm going to just cut it off. Like, whatever, you know? Oh, shit, I wasn't even plugged in. Okay? That's what that was. Okay. So that's what you got going on. Incognito says sometimes asking people directly about a topic will make them feel uncomfortable, or they will adapt their answer to please you. This tool helps you to identify how people really behave in a particular situation. Somebody was confronting motherfuckers head on with the shit that they were saying and listening and rewatching the response. Okay? And whatever this incognito energy is, it's like, if they was hiding their true nature or whatever, or why they was doing shit, that's what got exposed. That's what got exposed, because I feel like the glasses in the nose is like a disguise of the lie being covered, like somebody being exposed for telling lies. Okay? And I feel like they got exposed of who they truly was. Somebody got exposed. Okay, so let's read the how. Let's read about the how and see what's going on with this how. The how is this. Select the contents of the situation. The contents is the text. The contents is the shit that they were saying about a particular situation. Okay, then it says an airport lobby prepared by making a list of issues you are interested in. Somebody literally could be trying to escape, run, hide. Somebody could be trying to flee from warrants. Some kind of situation could have broke out in the airport with somebody being an incognito disguise trying to hide who they was. Okay, it says prepare by making a list of issues that you are interested in, the way people behave, or the reason why certain behaviors take place. Somebody made a list of all the issues, okay, that somebody could have brought to a situation, circumstance, problem, or thing, or to them, okay, or just period. Okay, they made a list of the issue, okay, and then the way that a person behaved, they was peeping that the way that they behaved. They could have made a list about that, or just peeped out the behavior, and then the reason why certain behaviors take place, the reason why they was acting and behaving in this way. They peeped all of that and got to the bottom of why this person was attacking me, doing the shit that they was doing and all of that. And it's because this motherfucker wanted to be me, wanted to be in the position that I was in, and was just envious of all the favor and all of the, the shit that was going on with me that they didn't have going on with themselves. Somebody sniffed out the bullshit and got to the bottom of why, somebody was hiding behind a mask and why they was doing the shit they was doing and saying the shit they was saying and just all of that. Somebody got behind the bullshit of the lies that somebody was telling to a whole network of people. Like somebody was really telling a bunch of motherfucking lies, okay? And they sniffed out the bullshit because whatever lies they was telling, it was not equaling out, meaning that if they was saying, like I said, a whole bunch of stuff about me, they was like, that's not real. All that shit that they said about this person, that's not true. That person is not that way. Whatever this could be. I'm just using me as an example because I feel like there's definitely somebody that did that type of shit in my energy where they knew that everything that somebody said was a lie. Matter of fact, Father God said for facts. At first, the person believed them. But then later, when they kept exaggerating it and bringing it up and saying it and doing all that and overkilling with it, that person took a step back and was able to sniff out the bullshit and say, wait a minute. What I believed before, I don't believe no more. This person was telling a big ass fucking lie. The real reason why this person is doing X, Y, Z or did this and this and that or behaved this way is because it is. It's because this person want to be with this person and mad that they can't because they did all this other shit to them. And are they also mad that this person knows what's going on? And shit like that. It's like somebody just put together all of the shit why somebody responded and acted and behaved the way they was doing to somebody and all of that. Okay, it's like I can't have it, you can't have it. So that was one reason why they was doing it. If I can't have it, you can't have it. Another reason why they was doing it, they was mad that the person that walked away from them and didn't give them a second chance. How I know is because I was watching something and the guy said, I quit bullying you if you give me a second chance. Like, bitch, you got me really fucked up. Well, like, what the fuck you mean I'll stop being a tyrant and I'll stop bullying you if you give me a second chance? Like, this motherfuckers really think that they can say this type of shit to people. I'll stop being a tyrant and stop bullying you and making your life a hell if you give me a second chance. We're not giving no motherfucker that want to make a motherfucker's life hell or gave their life hell or any of that type of shit. We're not giving you no motherfucking second chance. And that was another reason why that person was being a whole tyrant, being a whole fucking lie and everything in a motherfucker's energy. It's because they had fucked up so bad that it was just like, I'ma keep fucking up then. Since I fucked up and I can't get in or get back, get back to square one, then I'm just gonna fucking destroy the shit. It was like that type of animosity and energy going on with all of this shit right here. Okay? Alright? Yeah, baby. Okay? And then the cleaner in the lobby. Somebody got to the bottom of the bullshit. The general manager, like an original bystander. The bystander cleaned house and got to the bottom of all this fuck shit and was definitely the one that probably exposed the lies to the network or brought some shit to a network mapping of people. Like a whole bunch of people wanted to get to the bottom of some shit, that lies that was being told. And whoever had to sniff out the bullshit, sniffed out the bullshit that they needed to know, sniff out about the incognito person. Okay? And this could have been the person that was starting shit. It makes me think a person that is in the background, but they pulling all the strings, starting all the bullshit with the lies and all this. Okay? But they making it seem like they ain't got nothing to do with it. Just like how the Nipsey episode that I seen, and how they was trying to say like Eugene was the incognito dude, acting like he ain't got nothing to do with nothing that just went down, but really he was the foundation of why that went down. Like, I'm just saying allegedly, but I'm saying what I picked up from that is another, like, perfect example, like how all the shit we heard about Biggie, all the shit we heard about Tupac, and how we think the shooter is behind it, or we think just an episode with them being at a boxing match is the reason why this shit escalated and started it and made what happened to Tupac happen. But no, that was just part of it, or that was just a snippet, or that was just some shit that they was hiding everything under. The real op was the motherfucker that we just found out had something to do with it from the beginning, which was allegedly Puffy. That type of shit. Or allegedly, you know, whoever, just, it's like that type of shit. There's a incognito motherfucker that's behind all of the lies and all of the shit that got exposed on the network. And whoever sniffed out the truth got to the bottom of this motherfucker right here with the big long fucking nose that was telling all the lies. And now he's looking stupid, looking like a fool. And whatever these circles, groups, rooms are, and all of that shit is going on with these energies, okay? All right, and then the network of mapping says to originate, to organicize association of insight or data you have gathered by observing or asking people. So they probably they could have, like, say if it was doing me, they could have went back to when I very first started my YouTube to all the way to now, shit like that, all my videos, like going through videos all the way up to this point, like something has been researched, and they got to the bottom of why the fuck they attacking her, why the fuck all of this is going on. Who the fuck started this shit? These lies, through all this networking and all that. Everybody's being sniffed out. All the bullshit is being sniffed out. Everything that everybody been doing is all being sniffed the fuck out. It's all of that going on. Okay? I'm just gonna cut this off. This is not making any sense. Come on, let me go up here and deal with this. So, that's what we got going on, okay? All right. So now that we got that covered, all I know is by this being an earth energy and I'm an earth sign, I know that whatever a motherfucker was doing in my energy with all these lies, and they was trying to spread it all throughout the thing, all that shit backfired on everybody and everything came down. Okay, and it got exposed. I didn't have to say a fucking word or do nothing. I didn't have to prove shit or do nothing, because at the end of the day, I'm not gonna play these peon motherfucking games with karmics. Okay, with South Node people, which I knew from the beginning, this is trash shit, gutter shit. This ain't nothing but heathens and motherfucking hyenas, and I'm not getting involved with that shit. You feel what I'm saying? These is the motherfuckers that came into our spiritual community during the pandemic. Okay, like the fuck I said. Okay, all right, and this is why they started attacking the original, the fucking organic people. Okay, because we the ones that was really working on ourselves, and they wasn't. You got career, and then you got communication. Okay, there's some kind of communication coming in about your career. Okay, you have the potential to make a real difference in the world with your choices of your career. So I feel like this got to do with motivating speaker. This got to do with like life coaching. This got to do with you innovating, motivating, encouraging other people, inspiring other people, healing, helping other people. Whatever it is, it's just giving power, giving hope back to a community, back to people, back to everybody. Like this is you. This is you setting the captives free. This would be Isaiah 61. Okay? Okay, you have a you make a difference. I make a difference is why the fuck motherfuckers was going so hard with the evil eye in my energy. I'm a difference. I make the difference. I'm the one that's gonna do everything with the best interest of the people. Okay? All right. All of that shit going on. Hold on, y'all. I can't stand these spam calls. You could be walking away from people that try to make you feel bad or don't know how to act in your energy, that you feel disrespect your energy, don't appreciate your energy. You're walking away from them type of people that like to make you feel bad. Okay, that would be a whole community of motherfuckers could be. But either way it go, you walking away from motherfuckers that don't mean you no good. Okay, all right. So let's see what we got. These angry motherfuckers. Capricorn, let's start with you. Yeah, you definitely gonna detach from motherfuckers that wanna be all in your motherfucking energy and shit. It says expect something magical to happen very soon. You, Capricorn, you got magical shit that's going on, okay? All right, you also could be having memories. You could be recalling memories. Water can be bringing memories back. You could be drinking a lot of memories and I'm seeing pure water, peace, and I'm just seeing memories coming back, okay? All right, what else we got? Okay, yeah. Somebody wanted you to feel confused and you're not. You're going through some kind of ascension or whatnot. Yeah, being single. You may like being single or something like that. You could be going through negotiations at this time. You could have people coming in to negotiate for you on your behalf or help fix a problem or, straighten it out. You got unwanted attention here. It says you have received this card because you may receive unwanted attention. These is people that wanted to be in your energy whatever way. These is people that wanted to, look, unwanted attention. These is people that wanted you to take downfalls or whatnot. Look at her down on that floor and then the person standing right here. This is somebody that wanted to be your energy and aura. They wanted to be in your energy and aura so fucking bad. They wanted to be in my fucking energy so bad. They wanted to be me so bad. They wanted me to look like them and they wanted to look like me. And no, bitch, that would never ever fucking happen. I feel like somebody wanted to change positions with you. Okay, somebody wanted to try to expose you and make it seem like you wasn't who you was. Okay, because I'm seeing two faces, two people here, but it looked like the same person. It looked like her in the coat, and then it looked like her without the coat on. Just make me think some kind of exposure. This is unwanted attention. But this definitely somebody that was trying to shine in your energy, trying to coattail on you and shine in your energy. Basically, they was trying to come up on you in your energy. Like, get the fuck out of here is what I'm picking up from that. Okay, let's move on to Taurus. Like the audacity of people. Holy Spirit, holy energy. Holy Spirit, this Holy Spirit, holy energy. What we got? Unwanted attention and an energy. So Taurus, either this happened to you as well, or you was the person that could have been in the Capricorns, another earth energy, or you got somebody with these energies that was doing this shit. All I know is you was giving somebody a lot of unwanted attention, and it's because you was jealous or envious of their fucking energy and aura. Or you had somebody in your energy that was jealous of your energy, and they was trying to bring unwanted attention to you. The same way how they was trying to do it to me. Somebody was doing this to you, or you was doing this to somebody like me. And I feel like there's definitely a Taurus person that's in my energy doing shit, keep trying to do shit towards my fucking energy. And every time I pick up your energy, it's always got fucking magic wrapped around it with doing spell work or some type of shit. I just feel that is people jealous of motherfuckers' energy and they aura. They mad that some people do the work for real and others don't. Like, and when the real shit come in the room, the fake shit is very intimidated by the real shit. That's all what you got going on here. You got living on the edge. Yeah, somebody drink, booze, party. And that's what I'm trying to say. This is karma. Somebody, it says be the best. Somebody mad about somebody being the best that they can be. The karma is upside down. So I definitely feel like Taurus. Okay. Taurus. Let me cut this car back on. Do I need gas? No, I'm okay. Taurus, there's somebody that's very toxic as fuck in Taurus energy, if this is not per se the person that I'm talking to per se. Because I feel like I'm channeling in the person that I got the issue with. This is somebody that drink booze and party and they live on the edge. This person was very envious of another motherfucker that had beautiful energy, beautiful aura. Okay? All right? They kept trying to bring karma to somebody by doing shit in somebody's energy, but instead somebody kept presenting the best version of them. Somebody didn't want somebody to present the best version of them. The blue rose is very special. Become the best and believe in your own potential. Somebody didn't believe in their own potential. Somebody didn't believe that they was at their best, or standing next to me, they definitely was not at their best. So that's the very person that was trying to attack my motherfucking aura of energy, because they seen you in this beautiful ass, healed ass rose energy, but then they ass had issues and problems, especially with booze and drinking, all this type of shit, partying, living on the ash, living life recklessly and all that. This was somebody very jealous of another person, okay? And then the karma, it says, for every action, there is a reaction. Every thought, word, action, deed has consequences. This is somebody that didn't think the karma that they was going to get from the shit that they was doing. Like, somebody wanted karma, like, to come to me so bad. This is karma that I wasn't going to never get, because I never had it coming. I never had bad karma coming ever. Like, so for a motherfucker to get in my energy and try to make me have bad karma, it's like, bitch, please miss me with that. This is why you're seeing nothing but what you don't want to see, which is the best that person gonna be. Because this is somebody that didn't want to see that, and it's because they was not at their best. And because they was not at their best, they didn't want to see somebody else with all their chakras lined up, okay, and all that old shit. Yeah, because it says heal your body with fasting. Your body has inbuilt intelligence, and it can detox and heal itself. They was mad about the fasting, like the emitting, this intermitting. They's mad about the intercommunication that a person has and how they able to pop back, snap back, heal their body, whatever, be in healing energy, align themselves into higher vibration energy, okay, be their best virgin, okay, produce that out. Maybe somebody jealous of you, Taurus, because you able to do all of this shit. You able to stop drinking, boozing, living on the edge, okay? Somebody could have wanted to see you get karma, and it didn't happen. But instead, you was able to align your chakras and do all this beautiful shit that a motherfucker could be mad that you able to do. All I know is somebody's mad that somebody's able to do this. Either there's a Taurus mad that somebody's able to do this shit, and they was in their energy trying to do a whole bunch of shit to them, and it didn't work, and consequences for their actions pop back on their ass. Otherwise, somebody's doing very good. They in line with spirit. They in higher dimensions. Yeah, this is definitely my energy. I'm in higher dimension. So whatever the fuck a person is projecting out, evil eye and all, ain't none of that shit gonna pop me, hit me, or touch me in any kind of way, because their vibration frequency and them being in the best energy and being connected to spirit in whatever way they connected to spirit, it all protects them. Yeah, you got superfood here fighting diseases and all that. This could be somebody that got diseases in their body. They're going through a lot of illnesses and problems, and they jealous and mad that another motherfucker don't have all of that shit going on. Okay? Whoever was living on the edge is mad that they didn't get the same outcome as another motherfucker. Okay? Something like that is going on in this energy. So let's do Virgo, and then I'm just going to wrap it on up. Virgo. You going through some kind of ascension, wave of ascension, your first. So these could be star seeds. It says they are the star seeds, the way shores, leading this ascension. So you got spiritual help helping you, but you're going through some kind of ascension. You're going through drastic changes. You may be going through the night of we got Virgos going through the night of the dark soul right now. They going through ascension, and you could be feeling lonely, feeling like you don't have no one, and all that kind of shit. Okay, yeah, drugs, rethinking your opinion about drugs, what's good and what's bad. You could be stopping drugs. You could be changing the drugs that you do. You know, if you somebody that's on medicine, maybe taking it for your mental health, you could be evaluating that. This is somebody, I feel like this is somebody that's going through, then the Black Library here. It says, don't believe everything that you read. This is somebody that could be trying to learn. They're going through ascension in the night of the dark soul, but they also is learning that drugs, what drugs is bad for them, not good for them. They may get them hallucinations and all that kind of shit. This could be somebody that could have flat out been doing crack, primos, whatever the hell. And they realize that shit is not good for them. They need to stop. Or they is stopping. They going through the night of the dark soul, ascension. They coming into awareness of who they is spiritually and all that kind of stuff. All that whatever, whatnot. Something like that could be going on with this energy is what I'm picking up, okay? All right, I need to get out of here, so I'm going to just stop it right here. Somebody is definitely going through energetic warfare. So somebody's going through warfare right now, and I feel like that's Virgo energy, okay? All right, okay. All right, you could be an incognito energy, okay? You could have been dealing with somebody that was telling you a lot of lies and you getting to the bottom of the shit. It could be a whole network of people in your energy telling you a bunch of lies and this shit being exposed, okay? What we got for all these earth energies? What we got for the earth energies? Some of these cards is upside down. We got change, forgiveness. We got conviction. It's going to be people feel convicted inside. It's going to be people calling and confessing the shit that they did in your energy. What we got for the earth energy? Sun, moon, rising, Venus, north, nowhere we may have it at. This would be for air, fire, earth. Oh yeah, the little downloads that I got from the movies. Have y'all ever seen these the three women? I believe it's on Filio, whatever that is. Follow. It's on Follow. Okay. All right, you can watch it off of Follow, but it's called The Three Women, and it was 3 different stories within one story. Okay, and the first story was about this black girl that I feel like her and her husband was a swinger, but she was the only one that was engaging with sex, meaning that she was the only one that was having sex, and she was having sex with white men. So it may be a divine feminine or just a woman, I don't know, got fetishes with white men. Okay, you may have a relationship or situation with a white man, but be married to a black man. He may allow you to go outside a relationship, or somebody deals with this type of relationship type of shit going on where they go outside the relationship or whatever, whatnot. Energy and or anger. Somebody's motherfucking mad, pissed off, ticked off about your energy that you're in. Okay, all right, yeah, Aries moon. They mad about how all this calm, beautiful ass energy that you in. Your perspective on how you look, how you view shit. You very intelligent with the Gemini energy right here in the books. You identify, you know who you is and all of that shit, okay? And then you standing there, the highest to the lowest aspect, the extraordinary power of prayer. This is Scorpio energy. They mad about the extraordinary connection that you have with spirit, and that this fact that you able to be just tapped in and control the situation, because it says control the situation and Scorpio. So you able to control your endings, your situations and everything. You able to change your cycles, smoothly and all of that type of stuff. You got people very envious, jealous as fuck that you tapped in with prayer, that you able to tap in with spirit, that you got extraordinary prayer, like you just got a relationship with spirit. Okay, then you got this energetic confront Mars, forcing yourself to all this type of energy going on. Okay, all right, you got somebody that could be trying to violate your energy, trying to be a tyrant in your energy. Somebody could be wanting to confront your energy in some type of way. Something like that could be going on in our fucking energy. Okay, I need to wrap this reading up. What we got for Capricorn? Can I get like one card or something? Yeah, thank you. We got endings. Scorpio, can't make it up. I just told you. You got that material. You got the beautiful endings. Beautiful endings and happy beginnings. Okay? Everything's going in the way that it needs to go, in the cycles, and how it needs to go. Something must end for something new to begin. Thinking of something that you have lost in your life. Did you process it fully? What needs to be felt before you can move on? Okay, and then you got Libra here, so it's bringing some kind of pretty balance. You able to be in some beautiful energy. Okay, you able to go and to be in some beautiful energy. So I feel like the ending for me, or the ending for Capricorn, is these battles and this shit that we've been fighting with these karmics, and how all this shit come into a beautiful ending for you, but maybe not for they ass. Okay, all right, and you able to appear in this beautiful Libra fucking energy that you deserve to be in. Yeah, people are being convicted here. Here's the sword right here. Okay, we got justice stepping in, karma, justice, Okay, the universe stepping in and bringing balance to any motherfucker that's been in your energy with the insecurity. Just they mad about your shine, about your glow, about you being in the spotlight. Father God is bringing Leo energy. Whoever got this ego, pride, but it's not in their pants. This got a big ego, but it's not in their pants. This person being brought to their humble motherfucking knees. Okay, all right. Okay, whoever the fuck's jealous of a fucking Capricorn shine, them being in the light. Okay, with the wisdom, the smartness, the beauty, whatever the fuck it is. Okay, you know, everything working out for them, all of that. Who's ever jealous, envious of that, or trying to interfere with that, they being brought to their motherfucking humble ass knees just as standing up and speaking the truth for fucking Capricorn. Now what we got for Taurus? Taurus, this is what we got. Taurus, we got relationships, Libra spirit. You got the helping hand or something going on. We got Mars. Who the fuck trying to confront you? Who the fuck are you trying to confront? Okay. All right. Yeah, the driver, the confronting action. This got to do with relationships and bringing balance to something, and somebody going to confront somebody about a situation. Then you got Scorpio coming out. So the confrontation is about backstabbing, being a fucking two-faced ass friend, okay, doing all the fuck shit that you did in somebody's energy that you shouldn't have did, okay, and it all being exposed, self-confidence, okay, somebody being envious and jealous of divine feminine sitting in the throne seat, jealous of the high priestess sitting in the throne seat, and acting the way the fuck they was acting in their energy because they was sitting in the sun energy, okay, confidence, self-confidence, somebody was mad as fuck about the throne, the golden throne that somebody was sitting on, and the fact that they had so much fucking confidence in themselves. It could have been a Leo that was jealous as fuck with Taurus energy in it. It could have been a Leo jealous of a Taurus. It could have been a Taurus jealous of a Libra. I mean, of a Leo. But why did I say Libra? All of that applies. All I know is whoever carries these energies was definitely jealous of an Empress type of energy, High Priestess type of energy, and they was doing a lot of shit in their energy, and they mad. Of the Scorpio make me think about friends, enemies, people mad that you walk away from them, people mad that they don't got power in your life, people mad that they can't, you know, stop shit for you or cause bad situations for you. These is relationships. People mad that you walked away, that you blocked them, that you don't fool with them no more, or you mad about this shit. Either way it go, you got Mars and Scorpio energy here. So I know for a fact it got to do with 8th house. Mars is Aries energy, so it got to do with confronting people and all of this for backstabbing shit that people did in your energy, good, bad, or indifferent. People moving on. People mad that motherfuckers shining. Mad that they got a lot of confidence and all of this shit. Mad that they just mad at other energy that they in. All of that they you know, breezing through and got help and got discerning and all of that. Okay, now, what we got for Virgo as we wrap it up? Virgo going through the night of the dark soul and going through the first ascension. So what we got for Virgo? Virgo got evolvings here. 6th house, you came out, and then Capricorn. So to me, it got to do with your day-to-day reality. It got to do with your business-like sense and your goal settings that you're doing. You're being very dedicated and you're achieving something that you're focusing on at this time. With the Capricorn energy being out here, you could be focusing on your diet, focusing on, since you're in the first ascension and going through the night of the dark souls, you're focusing on your goal setting. You're focusing on eating, your health, your well-being. You could be focusing on maybe getting into services, maybe your resources around helping others, or people are helping you. Either way it go, you could be somebody that's want to get into dietary. You could be getting a job into dietary. You could be into dietary. You could work in dietary kitchen. I don't know. It says serving others. Somebody just real good in healing, something around healing. This is probably your work, what you're called to do. Service others, help others with their diet, with their health, with their well-being. You may be that type of person, okay? You could be trying to incorporate these positive changes to your new way of life, new way of thinking, new way of doing. You can have a full-time job where you're serving people, like it says, and then also you applying little things at a time. You could be applying little healthy habits, little bit at a time, okay? This could be your job and your focus, and then you being And Capricorn energy, I just feel like it's just you putting your foot down, and then you got, yeah, vitality is here, and you got evolvance. So I feel like, yeah, this is all around your evolvance, around you coming, coming into who you is. Okay, something like that is going on in your energy. Beautiful energy, though. I just feel like you going through a lot of different changes, and you changing things about yourself as you learn who you is and stuff. You may even be getting into service, or you got somebody that's in service that's helping you incorporate all of these things, like how I'm speaking to you, telling you all of these things. Something like that is going on in your energy. Like, share, thumb up the video. I appreciate everyone that do. Boom, 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 boom. I am your sacred, magical, high chief priest of the Most High God. Let me do what I need to do so that I can get back to my grind. You feel me? I gotta go check on my mother real quick. Yeah, but this is what y'all got going on. Okay? All right? Okay? Okay? Motherfuckers gonna start to get exposed for all of this network criminal scheming shit that motherfuckers be doing, and they think they ain't gonna get exposed because the doctor's in cahoots with it, because the lawyer's in cahoots with it, because the practitioner, just all of this different shit where everybody's in cahoots with committing the crime, the fraud, the scam, the whatever the fuck this shit is. Like, I ain't got time for this shit, but that's what y'all got going on. And that's the kind of shit that's going down, and a lot of changes is happening, okay? Where people's integrity is finna be weighed, and we need more integrity. So we're gonna be forcing people to do what they supposed to do, and these is people that's in positions of power. They're supposed to be leaders. They're supposed to be setting the example of doing positive shit and doing the right thing, and they the main ones doing the wrong thing, and they the biggest fucking problem because they allowing this shit to go on. They're part of the problem because they doing the shit, and all of that. It's all of that going on. One love, one love, one love. Like, share, thumb up the video. Appreciate everyone that do. I am your sacred, magical, high chief priest, and I will be back shortly. Okay? One love.